Hello everyone! Welcome to our campus tour. So, we're on a walkway to ITS entrance gate, and as you can see on your left side, there are big letters that if you can read from far away, it is written as Institut Teknologi 10 November. Yup, it's the name of our beloved campus. And if I move here on the right side, you can see the fountain. And it's a really iconic place at ITS and even in Surabaya. So this fountain was inaugurated in May 2018. A roundabout fountain is an offering of ITS Civil Engineering only, or we call it ALCIS. Not only for ITS but also for Surabaya City. So it's really beautiful at night because we can see a dancing water decorated with colorful lights. I'm really sure if you in here you will see a really beautiful view in the night. So that's about roundabout and entrance gate. Okay, let's go to the next place. Okay guys, so now we're on Graha 10 November. As you can see, there is also a lake in front of Graha. Okay, so let's go inside the Graha 10 November. Graha 10 November is a building located in ITS and it is a pretty representative in campus environment. It's easily accessible from various parts of the city of Surabaya and close to the city center. It has an adequate facilities such as availability of electricity, cooling, and even parking areas, and is quite as spacious and comfortable as a multifunctional that can be used for every aspect, like seminars and even ITS student graduation, and even music performance. So as you can see here, that is Sinturo. So Sinturo is a cooperation with the Association of Alumnus of ITS Regional Management, and Sinturo itself has its concept and design that is already designed by ITS team. And this landmark will have several functions as area markers, environmental aesthetic accent, and technologies campus image. This is Munawar Ilmi Mosque. Upon entering the mosque area, we will be presented by a wide view of the porch complete with pillars, and it's where the place worship for Muslims, or shortly where Muslims prayed. So, this is the fountain located in front of Rectorate building. Yes, if you turn around, you will see the marvelous Rectorate building itself, along with the flagpole with Indonesian flag. So, the fun fact is, between this fountain, you can see a small road that you can walk through, and you can take pictures with the tree itself. Maybe if you see in the virtual, the green colored water is really sounds dirty, but it's okay. In real life, it's more clear than you thought. So let's go to see what's inside this 3-floor consist building. So this is the inside of ITS Rectorate building. As you can see, there is ITS Global Engagement on the first floor. There is J-Seats, a motorbike that's designed by ITS students, and there is lifts to the 3rd floor, and in the 2nd floor we have the rector and his deputy, also the seminar room where the dean's office on the 3rd floor. Okay, so in this really wide field we can see Perpustakaan. Yes, it's a really favorite place for people who likes to read. It is library. So this ITS library consists of 6 floors, and it includes cafeteria, lockers, and even seminar room. This is ICC ITS, or its Student Community Center. So the location is opposite the Munawar Ilmi Mosque and is a building function to develop interests and talents of ITS students. So it's used mostly for extracurricular activities and ITS. There are arts, sports, special fields, and even material arts. This is a runabout there is on ITS. So, if you go there, you can continue your journey to see ITS student dormitory. And then if I go here, you can see there is some building there that is Kmart. That is, you can buy groceries and everything else in there. And then you can see biology department in there, and that building is science building. And then in there, it's pretty far away, there is sport facilities like basketball court. Yep, that's for the first roundabout. And we going to the second roundabout. So this second roundabout is actually in ITS too. So if you go there, you can see the first roundabout that I explained earlier. And in here, we can see ICC building. And if you go there, in there, it's pretty far away. There is ITS Rectorate and Plaza Dr. Anka in here. Okay guys, if I turn here, we can see basketball court. Yes, it's a court for basketball, extracurricular, or even for events. So, sport facilities on ITS manages a number of sport facilities as a means of coaching students in addition to academic field. All sports facilities in ITS environment can be used for students, lecturers, and even employees. Besides being used by ITS academic community, all of these facilities can be used by outside parties. Yeah, as you can see there, there is Gedung Futsal or like football court. Yes, it is pretty wide in here. Okay, so as you can see, there is written of Asrama Mahasiswa. So Asrama Mahasiswa means students' dormitory. So as you can see in the right side too, we can see a lake, and the dormitory itself, it begins from here to there. Yeah, so it's pretty large for a student dormitory. And let's go to see the inside. Okay, so this is a dormitory. So ITS dormitory, it consists of international and local hostels. For local dormitories, there are 11 buildings from building A to K and consisting of 3 to 4 floors. Room rental fees also vary and affordable for students. The facilities available also include a study room with a desk, chairs, and a comfortable fan, and a relaxing room equipped with television in each building, a mosque, a dormitory canteen, motorized or car park, and also mini markets. Okay, so this is actually the feel if you were a motorcycle in ITS. As you can see, there is science building, and then on the right side, you can see there is a lecturer housing over there. Yeah, if we go right further, and you can see there is some river in there. You can study in here, and that is the facilities that ITS have. Okay, if I go here, we can see the lake, or we call it Danau Delapan. So, Delapan itself means 8. The lake itself shapes like number 8 if you see it from above or in Google Maps. The function of the lake itself is for boat trail research. Not only that, if I go here, you can see there is rock desks and chairs for students to enjoy the view. So, this is the National Electric Car Building, or we call it Molina. It's the only tertiary institution in Indonesia that has succeeded in realizing the government's task to work on electric car project. So if I turn in here, you can see such a marvelous and unique building. And there is an ITS logo there, and this is the research center. Yeah, research center in ITS. Let's go inside to check what's happening in this building. So the research center is an implementation center and the management center at ITS and one of the tallest buildings in ITS too. This building has 11 floors with 10 laboratory rooms that oversee research at ITS. The 10 research centers are under supervision of Research and Community Service Institution, or we call it LPPM ITS. And this research center accommodates 10 research focus at ITS and present ITS scientific ideas into a useful product. The building, which was inaugurated in 2017, is open to the public and usually used by students as a co-working space. Okay, so now we're on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ itself, it means National Ship Design and Engineering Center. Why do we have this building? Because ITS is actually focused on marine and shipbuilding. So NASDAQ is a technical implementing unit that is supervised by ITS Surabaya. NASDAQ itself has served approximately about 11 years in terms of ship design, ship survey, design modification, and consultant. In its development, NASDAQ also serves the demand for offshore design service and renewable energy, fisheries, etc. Okay, so it's Pusat Robotika, or in English we call it Robotics Building. So it's a really iconic in ITS too. Robotics Building is a center of robotics development at ITS to support robotics competition at various levels. Where the core building consists of arenas and laboratories, maybe we cannot see inside, but it's in here. And with the description, the arena section has a field that can be functioned as a place for robotics competition, student activities, exhibition, and even seminars, equipped with stage, changing rooms, toilets, and others. While the laboratory itself is functioned as a center for the manufacture of the latest robots. So now we're in the entrance gate of robotics building. So it's really big from far away. And as you can see, in there we have the Polytechnic of Surabaya School. And then, as you can see, there is written there, Design ITS. So that building is actually the Industrial Product Design major. Yep, so if you go there, you can go to NASDAQ, and that is it. So this is Automotive and Forensic Center STP ITS. So STP ITS is an institution that supports technological innovation and commercialization, business creation, and employment development and economic development from downstream research by lecturers and students.